Hello everybody and welcome to another Mystery Box Function Challenge. In the purple box there is some math and your challenge is to figure out what that is. Use the link in the description, try this out, and when you think you've got an answer, come on back and see if we get the same thing. Alright, let's start with a 0. 0 gives us 2, how about a 1? 1 gives us some big long decimal. Wow, looks like it's actually repeating though. Okay, so I don't think that's an irrational number. I think that's some fraction. Let's do a -1. And -1 gives us another decimal, and it kind of looks like this is a line, although we have seen that pattern around the center of a cubic function, so we have to do some further out. I'm going to try something pretty far out. Let's do a -5. It still looks like that's a line. How about +5? Okay, so from what I've seen so far, I would feel pretty confident that this is a linear function. This is a line. And in a linear function, we've got an equation we can use, y equals mx plus b, this slope-intercept form of the general equation for a line. And the plus b is our y-intercept, so where the line crosses the y-axis. And we have that. You put 0 in for x, you get where the line crosses the y-axis. So that's a 2. So we've got half of this. We just need m. M is our slope. And what is the slope on this thing? It's a little hard to tell. Slope is rise, so how much it goes up, over run, how much it goes over to the right. And because these are these strange looking long repeating decimals, it's a little hard to compute this. So what are your strategies to figure that out? I suppose you could poke around on a calculator and just divide some things, try some simple fractions and see what kinds of numbers you get. And if it looks like that, maybe you're on the right track. That's a little trial and error method you could use. I think what I'm going to do is just, well, let's look. Does this look like it's going to get close to crossing at a hash mark? Like we have 1 here, but we'd want 1 where it was a whole number that we get out when we put a whole number in too. And if we had that, then it'd be easy to compute this slope. I don't think so. I mean, maybe -3 would be close. Let's try -3. I don't think it's going to be exactly right. That's close, but no cigar there. So let's just keep going further out. We've got a 5 here. Let's try a 6. No, and let's try a 7. There we go. Okay, so now we've got some easy whole numbers. So this point is the point 0. Whoops, give me my pen. The point 0, comma 2. And this point is the point 7, comma 4. And to get the rise, I mean, you can draw in a little triangle here. So the rise here is this side of the triangle, and that is 2 spaces. And our run is this side of the triangle, and that's from 0 to 7, so that's 7 spaces. So that's it. That's our slope. It's 2/7. So our function should be written like this: f of x equals 2/7 times x plus our y-intercept, which is 2. And I think that's going to work with all these points. I mean, you could plug them into a calculator and try them out. I think maybe to verify this, we should put in one more point that would give us an easy value. So what if we put in 14 for x? We would have 2/7 times 14 plus 2. When you multiply a whole number like 14 by a fraction, I always think of it as 2 steps. There's the multiplication and the division. I'm going to do the division first because it looks easy. 14 divided by 7 is 2, and then 2 times 2 is 4, and then we've got a plus 2. So 4 plus 2 would be 6. So if I put in 14, I should get out a 6. That's going to be our test. So 14 goes in, and we do get out a 6. Beautiful. Okay, I'm pretty confident we've got this now, so we're going to take a look. And there it is, f of x equals 2/7 x plus 2. We can graph it as well. And there's our line cutting across that y-axis at 2, and a nice, gentle, positive slope of 2/7. Well, how did that go for you? Did you see that it was a linear function? How did you get the slope? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.